Hello, hello, for anyone who already popped in. Happy Friday, everyone. I am ready to bring you AVON adventures tonight. Woohoo! I'm just checking this one text from my daughter real quick. Hold on. Because once I get started on this, I can't go back in and check this. Okay. All right. Well, I hope everyone's having a good evening. I had gone on to see, hey, Felicia, I'm so sorry for bugging you with I had sent you some messages on Facebook. I completely missed the fact that you had canceled tonight because of sickness. And when I didn't see you pop on there, I was all worried. I was like, oh no, like I didn't know maybe something held you up or something happened. I didn't know, but I just obviously missed the fact that you had pointed out that it was canceled. So anyways, I hope you are feeling better or you can get some time to feel better. It's a different thing to come watch a show than it is to actually do a show. We all know how exhausting it is to prepare for these shows. As you see, there's like 57, uh, pre-listings, pre-bids that I've put in, and that takes me like all day. So I understand when there's when people aren't feeling up to doing shows because it's a lot of stuff to my voice is soothing. Oh, that's so nice. My kids would not say that ever because all they hear me do is nag and gripe and do this and do that. Teenagers, that's all I can say. I have no other words. But, there is no urgency for teenagers to get anything done, even when you ask them to. Very, very exhausting. So, yes, I have a lot of Avon. A lot of it is new. Now, there really is no Avon with tags on it. But as I've mentioned to you guys in the past, I had gone to it was like a flea market, a fleetique, and I had bought a lot. Like I spent a lot of money buying a significant amount of Avon from this one vendor because it was the daughter trying to sell off all her mother's Avon, who had sold Avon for years, and her mother had passed away. And the amount of Avon she had was just, and not just Avon jewelry, but Avon everything, all of the things for Avon, every single, lotion. And oh my gosh, it was so much. Jewelry was just a small part of it. But a lot of those things I got from her were new, but they didn't necessarily have a tag on it. It just was, a few of them were in boxes, but I know they're new because they came from her. So as I go through things tonight, I will definitely mention to you the things that came from her that were new as we do it. But hello to Mel. Hello to Tammy Missile Originals. Welcome in, Sally D. And Val is here, and Nancy, thanks for coming, and Boho Boutique, and obviously Felicia. And for anyone who's new here, my name is Curry, and I'm with Cherish Relics Boutique, and I do part-time sales here on District, mostly doing live sales. I do my live sales typically on Monday and Friday evenings at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also do, buy it now sales from my profile, so you can see a lot of things that have already come to auction. A lot of the prices that are, hey there, Chrissy, how are you? A lot of things that have already come to auction, you'll find a lot on my Buy It Nows, where I have really lowered them as low as they're going to go. Those prices are ridiculous. That's all I can say. They are so low. I can't lower them anymore without literally losing money and not even making anything on it. So there's some really, really good deals in my Buy It Now. So you should definitely check it out. If you, no one's here has popped in from YouTube or Facebook, so there's no reason for me to explain all of that business on how to find us and where we're streaming from. Glad to see your hands. I know I've missed you since we haven't been at Zumba. I meant to try to go today, but I just didn't. Our normal Zumba instructor, who's probably going to pop on here, possibly. Now she's on California time, so I don't know. Or is it California or is it Florida she's at? Chrissy, it's California, right? That's what I thought. So she's, this is only 6 o'clock for her, right in her dinner time. So I don't know if she'll still pop in. But anyways, when she's not there, none of us really go to Zumba because no one's as good as our awesome Zumba instructor. But I can't go a month without exercising. So I'm going to have to go up there at some point. So anyways, yeah, you see everything in the store. I am going to do a very simple game tonight called Talk It Out. It's basically me just giving you word clues for a word that I need you guys to guess. And I'm just going to give you word clues, and that's all it is. But so we'll start that at some point. But yeah, so I'll get started on these Avon things. I do have a lot. And I guarantee you there is a lot of Avon that I probably have that's unmarked, or that maybe was marked in a way that I didn't recognize it as Avon. There's a lot of other that Avon would make things for, like Kenneth J. Lane, or for, there's other things that Avon would make things under different names, but it would still also say Avon. So, yeah, I don't always catch it, but hopefully I did an okay job. So, I guess we'll start. So let's get going. And I'm just gonna, start here. So, actually, this very first thing that I'm going to pull up is actually a sterling silver item. I was not aware that Avon actually made sterling silver items until I had gone to this one vendor that I bought a ton of things from. And it was there that I discovered, because some of the things I had bought from her was a whole handful of some beautiful sterling silver, and then sterling silver and marcasite jewelry. Several of the marcasite items have been sold, and other jewelry that was sterling silver, but I'm going to bring you the rest of it. So let's see. This first pair is a pair perfect for Valentine's Day, right? Just in time. But I have these gorgeous, and they're pretty dainty, Avon 925 sterling silver. And if you, let me turn this a little bit so it won't shine as brightly. But you'll be able to see that these are marked with 925 there, right there in the corner. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I'll bring this closer. Why is that light shining so annoying where it's making it? But it's right there. And then also in the center of that, it has FAS, which I don't know what that stands for, but I do know that these are Avon. The backs also say 925. So yeah, this first item that I'm going to bring to auction is a beautiful pair, perfect for Valentine's Day, of marcasite dangle heart earrings. So I'm going to start the auction now. It's just an $11 start, which is a great deal for sterling silver. Oh, and Chrissy's already got one pair of heart earrings, and now she has another pair. Good for her. Woohoo! And there they are. All the marcasites are there. And maybe she's going to give these as a gift. I don't know. We shall see. So those are going home with my friend Chrissy. So those are beautiful. I know you got those larger ones, Chrissy, but maybe you're giving these as a gift. I don't know. You're welcome. Or maybe just some heart variety. I don't know. So let me get a bigger bag than this. But they are lovely. You know what the other ones look like. They're the same quality. They were made in kind of the same grouping. So yeah, yay for Chrissy. And that's a great deal. As you know, for sterling silver, that's an amazing deal. All right. I want to ask you what the story behind Stimpy is for a username, but I'm scared to ask. So I'll just let it be. But I laugh every time I see it. So those are going home with Chrissy. Very nice. You cannot say. I'm not surprised. Okay. All right. Well, I have one of these Talk It Out cards. It's called Talk It Out. And there's an intermediate word to solve here and an advanced word to solve here. So I'm going to start with the intermediate word, and I'm just going to start giving you some words to let you guys guess. I will tell you that the word that you have to guess is an animal. And if any of you know me well, it was a favorite animal. If you've heard me tell stories about my daughter growing up, but it was a favorite animal my daughter had as she was growing up. So I'll stop with that, but I will give you more hints as we go along. So let me pull up another beautiful pair of sterling silver earrings. These are actually marcasite. They're much larger than the hearts that we just saw. But these are significant in size, as you see. But they are marcasite cross earrings. They're beautiful. They're stunning, 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 gorgeous. And what a great deal for $18. Back on the back, you're going to see them marked. I don't know why they have to shine so much in a way where I can't actually see what I'm doing. But right in the center there, it says 925. The backs are also 925. If you go on and do a Google search on these, which maybe I will real quick just so I can show you the value of these earrings. Give me 1 second. Not guinea pig. Okay, so let me give you a hint. This animal is gray. I'm sure you're going to get it right away now. Elephant it is. My daughter was addicted to elephants for sure. And so there you go. There's the first one. And then I'll give you the advanced one next. Okay. So just let me. So there they are. And not everyone, I guess, necessarily knows they're Avon. I know they're Avon and connected to Avon because they came from that lady. But, you know, you can see them here. That might actually just be a pendant for 45, but here we have the earrings. There is the pendant. So obviously a great deal. But I'm going to start the auction now on those beautiful earrings. They're stunning. And there you go. And they have a hang dangle down of about 1.5 inches, maybe a little bit more. Aren't they beautiful? A rat. A good guess. That would be gray. Anyways, thank you for looking at those. Okay, so the next item that you guys are going to guess is also an animal. It is not my daughter's favorite animal. It is an animal you would see in a zoo. And I guess we wouldn't necessarily call this animal gray. It's probably more brown. But it is similar in size to an elephant. That's my clues for you. Let me grab some more. Actually, I'm going to hold off on the rest of those, and I'm going to go to some other items here. Okay, so I have this nice set. A rhino. You got it. Good job. So there you go. Good job. Okay, so here's a demi-parure for any of you that are new to kind of jewelry and reselling. A demi-parure is when you have two, a parure set is where you have more than like three or four or more of a matching set of vintage jewelry, usually used with vintage jewelry. Demi-parure would just be like having two parts of the matching set. So this is a pair of Avon earrings. You can see they are enameled with kind of a swirly champagne peachy color with a little bit of texture. They're kind of fan-like. They are post back. You can see those really significant Avon backs on the back of them. Okay. And then it comes with, this is, I guess, a scarf ring. Okay. And it goes with the set. So I'm going to put that on my finger like it's a ring, and maybe I can hold both of them just like that. And so for the set for both of them, it's a $12 start, and the auction has started now. They're in great condition, gold tone, great condition. Kind of like I would say a fan. And I wear some scarves. I'm not like an everyday scarf person, but I definitely have some scarves that are meaningful. I've actually bought a few scarves from Felicia. I've bought some really cute ones. And I bought a couple scarves that I actually got from Felicia that I gave as gifts for Christmas. You'd be impressed to know that, Felicia. Okay. All right. So my next talk it out I'm going to try to solve is it's a sport. Let me tell you that. It's a winter sport. And you it's an Olympic sport. It's an Olympic winter sport, and you go very, 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 very fast. Let me just say that. So I'll let you see what you can come up with that. I have another, if you want to consider this a demi-parure set, but if we have any bowlers out there, this is an Avon set. Luge is a great guess, Boho Boutique, because it's probably one of the fastest ones you do. But if you can think of another really fast one, winter sport that's done, there's probably a couple really fast winter sports, but luge is a fantastic guess. That actually is a really fun sport to watch. I love watching the luge during the Olympics because, you know, here's the one thing. How do people, hey there, how are you, Amelia? How do people actually train for the luge? I mean, they obviously have to go train in a very specific place to be able to make things happen, you know? So anyways, here's a set. We've got some enameled post back, you know, bowling earrings. How do you go wrong with that? They're about an inch long. And then we have this semi-matching. It's not exact, but it's very similar. There you go. It's written Avon on the back, great gold tone. It's a pin. So for all of that, for any of you bowlers out there, I'm going to start the auction. It's a $6 start for all of that together, the earrings and the pin. They are in excellent condition. Again, for those of you who don't know, when things are not marked with an actual you know, word Avon, you can also look for a dot with like a circle around it. And that's a very well-known Avon mark. Okay. So thanks for looking at that. Okay. So let me tell you this. Well, skiing seems to be likely, and skiing is the answer. Good job. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to move on to another sport, and this is considered an advanced one. Okay. I don't know a lot about this sport, so I may absolutely butcher my, because I'm just coming up with the clues in my head. But I don't know if this is an Olympic sport, but it's a sport that's on the water in a boat. But that's all I can say. There's probably multiple kinds of sports. It might be an Olympic sport. I'm not sure. Oh, Carrie did come. Hi, Kerr. I can hear you because I'm out to dinner, but wanted to say miss you too. I was just talking about you earlier because, you know, obviously me and Chrissy have missed you since you've been gone, and I haven't worked out one single time since you've been gone, but I can't keep that up. I got to take my butt to the gym. When I'm normally going like 4 and 5 days a week, it's not good for me to take a month off. So I got to get my butt there. But I'm always so spoiled with you. So it's like no fun to do it with other people. Okay, so this sport is on the water and it does involve a boat. So let's see what kind of things you can come up with for that. I want to tell you guys, most of you know I try to offer extremely fair prices, really fair prices. I'm far below what you will find for every single one of these Avon items have been pulled up on a Google not Google Docs, I'm sorry, Google Lens. Like I'm quite aware of what things are selling for, what they go for, and I intentionally make mine far below that so that buyers, as well as people just trying to get gifts, are able to purchase through me. I know what I pay for things, so I know what I'm still making money. I work really hard to try to get really, really good prices that I pay for because I'm a cheapskate. So what I'm willing to pay for when I buy it to sell is the reason it takes a long time, but that's the reason I'm able to bring things to you for such a good price. Okay. So let me bring you another, if you want to consider it a demi-parure set. I mean, this is really more modern, and water skiing is a good guess, but it does involve a boat. That's right. Let me give you an extra hint. This sport involves a sailboat, and it is a sport. Maybe that helps. I think less of a demi-perure set as being something that's more modern. I think of demi-perure as a word used to describe truly vintage items. So this item is a little bit more modern to me. Um, so, you know, I don't know. I guess it's still considered demi-perure, but okay. Hold on. I was looking at something real quick. Okay, so I'm actually going to put this on the neck for you real quick so you can appreciate what it looks like. This is a Y necklace. It's a beautiful kind of copper, kind of rose gold. I will have to say that the glass in here is, I would say it's acrylic, but it's really heavy. But it does have rhinestones in here that are definitely glass because they're AB, whatever. This is a pretty heavy necklace. We've got a lot of filigree elements. It is what we consider to be a Y necklace, and I'm sure you can understand why by the shape of that. And if we come over here to the back, to the very bottom, that's where you're going to find your AVON mark. Okay. So we've got this necklace. It does have an extender on it. And the great thing about this extender is it's an extender that you can remove and put onto something else. But there's the necklace. And then we have these lovely earrings that go with it that are kind of that little kind of hook. So I'll just hold those together while it's got an $8 start for both of them. Rowing is a good. Sailboat racing is probably the closest. It's called parasailing, and I really don't know a lot about it. We've got 10 seconds left on this $8 demi-perure set. And thank you for looking. I think this is just, let me see if I can make this shine up more. It may be better. I feel like it's flashing right on my things and driving me nuts. Okay, so thanks for taking a look at that. So anyways, that was the card, parasailing. I'm not a professional at that sport, so my clues were probably a little bit sucky. That's all I can say. All righty then. Hey, Carrie, how has your visit been so far? You done anything exciting? I bet you're like tan. Because it's probably nice enough there that you can be laying out. I don't know how warm it's been. Okay, so this next word that I'm trying to describe for you is a type of food. And let me just say, this is all I have to say. It is probably one of the most common foods that teenagers eat. I'll just say that. Let's see what you can come up with. Okay, with that silly guess. Okay, so here is a simple pair, and I will have to say these are new without a tag, but it is a brand new pair of AVON clip-back earrings faux pearl. Now, again, all of these items that I'm bringing to you have all been listed in my pre-bids. So at any time, you can go in and you can check out the pre-bids, and you know what will be coming tonight. And you can even place auctions ahead of time if you feel like you have to leave early, but you want to still like win an auction. So here they are. They are about the width of about a quarter. They are brand new, as you can see. Even the little rubber backs have not even been used. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know why. This is really bugging me. Let me change the color of this. Maybe it's the color of it. It's like shining in a weird way that I'm not liking. I don't know. It doesn't normally give those lines. You can see those lines in there. It drives me nuts. I don't know why it's doing that. Right, but I don't normally get that. It's refraction off a faux pearl. I understand refraction off of a rhinestone, but I'm getting this just off of the gold. And I feel like maybe I need to turn these a little bit different. I don't know. It's weird, but it's bugging me. Anyways, brand new, like I said, a $3 start on those faux pearl, brand new earrings. And here's an example of a mark where we're noticing it as the Avon mark. Here's the pad for the thing, but it also is showing it as Avon. And you can go in and actually look these up. So $3 start. Thank you for looking at those. Appreciate it. Okay, so pizza is it. Good job, Felicia. You got it. Most common food by teenagers and kids alike, you know. All right, so here's another food that is a type of pasta. Oh, Roy oysters. No way. I hate Roy oysters. Oh, you're right. My camera lens might need a cleaning. Let me try that. That is entirely possible. I didn't even consider that. So ignore me right now. I'm cleaning my camera lens. Let's see if that makes it better. So this other food is a type of pasta. And honestly, it was the first pasta I learned to make when I was an adult out on my own, doing my own thing. I'm sure you could probably guess that pretty easy. So, okay, this is cute. So I've got this really cute, it's like a reticulating bunny pendant. Let me find it. It's right here. Because it wasn't my lights. I shifted all of my lights around. So I know it's not my lights. So here he is. Isn't he cute? And now it's not doing it. So that must have been it because it stopped doing that annoying thing. So you see his little ears reticulate, okay? So his ears are silver tone. They haven't lost gold tone. It's just two tone. And then we have Avon written right there on the back in the center, right there. And it is on a 18-inch, just gold tone spring ring clasp chain. So he's cute, perfect for Easter, which I guess that's coming up too. But anyways, I'm starting the auction now. It is a $6 start for that little cutie. Look at his big buck teeth, big rabbit teeth. And again, his ears move and it's just kind of, and again, the construction of everything on the back right there. So we have 5 seconds left on this cute little bunny. Okay. And hey there, Marissa, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us. Okay. So let me give you another hint. It is it's a type of pasta. It's the long, skinny pasta. I don't know. I'm just exactly describing what it is. I've probably given you too many clues, but everyone probably will get that. The long, one of the skinniest pastas, let me say. Okay, so here I'm bringing this item, and it's a $2 start because it has a very slight kink in the necklace. It's probably not noticeable. Linguini is close, except it's even skinnier than that. But I can feel it, but this has a little kink in its, so you got an AB glass stone there that's got, I don't know if you call this herringbone, whatever, but it's a thicker chain and it's attached. It doesn't slide on there, okay? And again, it has one of those extenders that you can remove this extender and just use it like that. And you can use that extender on another one. We have a mark for Avon right there. And unless I point it out, you probably won't even notice where the kink is. So there is the necklace that I'm offering for $2. It's not, when you go and do a Google search on it, it's not a $2 necklace, but it does have a kink that I can feel, but you really can't see as you wear it. Like, can you see it there? Probably not. But as I go down and I feel my hand here, the kink is right in there, and it bends differently at that point than it does everything else. Like, I can bend it completely back when normally I can't bend it. So I know it was kinked, but again, as it lays to wear, You really can't see it. So that's the reason that this I'm offering for $2. And I'm starting the auction now on that Avon necklace with AB crystal. It is faceted glass. It's a $2 start. And again, no one would ever notice the kink on there unless I point it out. So we've got 5 seconds left there. And spaghetti is the first pasta I learned how to make. Okay. So thanks for taking a look on that at that one. Okay. Maybe that goes in this bag. Okay. Well, I think Felicia solved my problem. I think it had everything to do with my screen, because it's not doing that shiny weird stuff now. So that's good. Okay. I'm actually going to bring you an absolutely stunning brooch. It is made with 925 sterling silver. The whole brooch, it's beautiful. And I'm going to show you a Google Lens search on it to show you the extraordinary value that you see on it. And it also is made with Swarovski crystals. Okay, so I'm going to turn this down just a little bit more. And this is what the brooch looks like. It's beautiful, okay? And the place that you can see where it's 925, it's marked right here along the side, as well as it's got the letters, I think NV, which I guess stands for Avon. And I know it's Avon because now I'm going to do a Google Lens search on it and show you. It's got NV. I'm sorry, the 925 is on that side and the NV is there. And you can see the construction of how beautifully it's made from the back. This is sterling silver, and it can also act as a brooch. I forgot. Oh, I did write that in the thing. So it could also be a brooch or a pendant. Sorry, I'm being confusing. All Swarovski crystals, not missing any. It's in fantastic condition. Okay. And let me just do a quick Google Lens on this to show you, or I may have just taken a picture of it. Let me just show you the pictures I took. I think that's what I did. I don't need to do a Google Lens. I'll just show you the pictures. So when I pull it up, these are the values I get. Avon designer signed, beautiful sterling silver. Hold on. Avon designer signed NV, which is what mine signed. But you see there, 63, I think, is the lowest one I've seen. But most of the prices are into the hundreds. This is like one of the nicest Avon items I've ever seen. It is stunning. Here are some more comps on it, another $70 one. But I just wanted you to see more of the listings where it said Avon, sterling silver, Swarovski. So that's the reason I'm still showing you some of those other items. But yeah, this is beautiful. I have no words. It's absolutely gorgeous. Starting the auction now, and I had it as a $42 start, which is far less than the lowest price that I saw for comps there. It's beautiful and so well constructed. Again, with his marks for purity right back there, and for Avon, it is gorgeous. All right, thanks for looking at that, guys. I appreciate it. And I agree, Melissa, it is definitely a wow. And I found that when I was at like this antique store where she had it up, like I think it was a thing where if I bought 3 brooches, I got them for like, I could buy one brooch for like $12, but if I bought 3 brooches, I could get them for like 20 or something like that. 24, I can't remember exactly. So I maybe it was 3 brooches for 30. I can't remember, but all I know is it was a better deal if I bought more. And I guarantee you they were not aware that it was sterling silver, nor was it Swarovski. So that was a really great find. All right, well, let's keep plugging along. All right, so my next talk it out word is an activity. It's a verb, okay? An action word. And it's something that can be, it's a verb that can be describing two different things. Something that people do when they're kind of remodeling their house, or it can be something people do to express their creativity. I'll just leave it at that. I'll start with just those clues. Okay. So here we have actually a pretty cool bird and cage pin that when I go on and I look at the Google, yeah, that's it. You got it. Painting is the verb. Good job. Okay. So how cute is this? It's got the pin is like the cage, and then it's on the chain, and then the other part is the bird. So the bird obviously goes in the cage, but you put him in a different position. And when I went and did a Google Lens hunting on this, it was way higher than some of the other pins that I have that are Avon, because a lot of the Avon pins are actually really quite nice. But this pin, let's see if I can find the picture I took of it, because I'm pretty sure I did. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Well, no big deal. I'll just take a picture. Not a problem. I like to do this because I want you guys to know where I'm basing my pricing at, which I don't have to I don't have to explain any of my pricing. That's a fact. I know, because my prices are really good. I don't have to explain myself, but I like you guys to know what you're getting. Okay. So anyways, there is a listing for that designer. And why did they say Monet? I don't know, because this definitely says Avon. Hold on. Let me look at it. It does say Monet. Oops. I accidentally brought a Monet item tonight. Okay, so it is a Monet. I don't know why I thought it said Avon. So let me change. We can still bring it to auction, but I will change that it doesn't say Avon. It says Monet, the one random Monet item. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So, but anyways, that was, one of the things I found there for Monet. Oh, that one's even higher. Okay. So anyways, I have it as a $5 start on that Monet pin. Pretty cool. And I'm going to start the auction now. Nice little gift too. In great condition. The gold tone looks fantastic. And Amelia is in for $5 with the bird and cage pin set. Very cute. Okay, looks like that's going to Amelia. Thank you so much. Let me get you a little baggie. All right. That one's unique for sure. You're most welcome. I'm sure. Did you get your most recent package, Amelia? I'm sure. I sent it out right before I went out of town last Wednesday, so I assume most people have probably gotten theirs. I think I had stuff sent to you last time I shipped. But anyways, there's that. Thank you so much. All right, so let's keep going. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, this is another. I would say this is a noun. This is a noun of what you do something to create this. It's an artistic expression of people's creativity, but the medium is not paintbrush and, oh, by the way, this picture back here, isn't this beautiful? This was a picture painted by my husband's grandmother. She's passed ages, several years ago. But that's her initials right there. But isn't that beautiful? And of course, many of you know that at my Cherished Relics Boutique, I love birds and branches and everything like that. Just screams to me everything about so I love this picture. It's usually on the wall in this room, but I just brought it down for this. But anyways, the medium, isn't it lovely? Yes, it's gorgeous. That people use for this other type of art is that they create is, yes, I agree, because it's a family piece, 100%. Is something that can be molded. Let me just say that. I'll leave it at that. Yes, and I have a lot of antique things in this room on the wall because they were kind of my favorite things from when I had an antique booth. But like I love these back here. But these were not like painted by. These are neat. These are Paris, and this was a really pretty painting. I loved the texture. I can feel the texture on all of that. And a lot of the things I kept and put in this room as I closed my booth were things that had branches and birds. That's that's Asian, obviously. But here's another one. But yeah, so there you go. That's the only one I got that was made by family. So that is cool. Okay. Yes. So when you mold clay, what do you create? There's your hint. It's a noun. Clay is also a noun, but the word that we're trying to come up with is it's a noun that is the result of someone molding something and using their creativity to create something. A vase is something, which is, I guess, a vase is a type of one of these. But let's maybe if someone was molding something to make some sort of figurine or something that is, you know, representing maybe animals or people, or there you go. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know if we would still maybe consider sculpture to be a vase. Is it a vase sculpture? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not an arty person. So, but anyways, and I'm obviously not great at these clues. I'm trying the best I can. Anyways. All right. So here's another demi-parure set. I have brought this to auction before, but this is a really lovely set, I'll have to say. So, I swear there's got to be, my thing says there's 5 people in here. And I know we at least have me, plus my computer, plus Felicia, plus Carrie, plus Chrissy, plus probably Mel, plus Marissa. We have way more than 5 people in here. Sometimes I don't think that number at the top is accurate because all of those people are viewing from district. It's not like it only counts the district people. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's not accurate. Or maybe people pop out and come back in. I don't know. Why is this stuck here? Okay, so this is a really neat piece. Okay, so here it actually says, what letters does it say? Let me see. It says NR, and then on the back side it says AVON. Okay. And I don't think it actually says Avon on the back of this necklace, but it is Avon. But it's made brassy. It's so well constructed. Whoa, I just can't even express to you. And we've got some like moon glow, kind of cat's eye appearing kind of. I those feel like glass to me. But we obviously have some faux pearls and beads, and it's just this beautiful necklace. It's just gorgeous, kind of like branches. And then we've got these lovely matching earrings that are quite significant, as you see, that clearly go with this set. It's a really lovely set, okay? And I'm just going to set those earrings down there for a second because I wanted to pull you up. Yeah, isn't that strange? I don't know. But I'm not going to worry about it because I'm hanging out with my peoples. I don't care. I got my people here. That's all I care about. Okay. So real quick, let me find that comp that I had pulled up for that necklace. Give me one second. Oh, here it is. So that necklace set, here's an example of one with the earrings and oh, I can't actually take a picture on it, but I know because I clicked on that. Maybe I took a picture of it. There you go. I did. This sold. This, I'm going to show you. Maybe I took a picture of it that showed that it already sold. Anyways, $42 was for the whole set. It says, I guess Nina Ritchie is NR for Avon. Okay. So beautiful, the set. But I have it as a $21 start. It is so well constructed. Like, and all of these little leaves have little faceted rhinestones in it. It's just really lovely. So I'm going to start that auction now. It's just beautiful. Like, to me, it's a more higher end kind of Avon stuff. I guess when they make things for, other people like Nina Ritchie or whatever it is, I don't know. I feel like some of their pieces can be super, super quality. Okay, so thanks for looking at that. It's a really nice set. I like it. I should consider keeping that one. I quite like that one. Usually I try to sell it first, but sometimes I feel like if some really beautiful things don't sell, I don't know if you guys are the same way as resellers, but sometimes when some really gorgeous things don't sell with really incredible prices, it's my own personal sign to keep it. But I have to still follow the same rule of, if I'm going to keep something, I really try to take something out of my jewelry if I'm going to put something in, because I definitely don't need to be hoarding it. So I have to pace myself with that. Okay. So here's a really lovely bracelet. And it looks like Nancy's already got a pre-bid on it. It's pretty dainty and small. It's in this box, or I don't know if this is the original box it came in, but I had an empty Avon box and I thought it fit perfectly in there. So that's what I did, is I put it in there. But it is in excellent condition, gold tone. And then underneath the bottom there, you can see it says Avon. And obviously you just undo it with the hook there. Okay. And when I put it on my thing, it's approximately about 6 inches, maybe a teeny bit bigger. And so it's got a $7 start. I'm starting the auction, and Nancy's already got a pre-bid for $7. And let me show you close up what that beautiful floral looks like with that nice edging, kind of scalloped edge. It's quite beautiful. It's very nice. It's definitely made for a thin wrist, and I have a pretty thin wrist. So Nancy, I know that you won this, but I'm going to put this on my wrist to show you kind of how it looks on a thin wrist, because 7 is pretty small, so that's what we're looking at. Okay, so it's lovely. I think you'll really like that. Okay, I got to get it unhooked off myself, which is more of a challenge. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put that back in there for you. All right, heading to Nancy. Very nice. I'm not going to write out her whole username, but I know who she is. So thank you for your bid. That's awesome. And you're going to love that. Oh, it doesn't fit in there. All right, let's get a big bag. Not that I need to put it in a bag, but I like things in bags. I want you to feel, as a buyer or even a seller buying stuff, that even though most of the things that we sell as resellers here are, pre-loved, I want you to feel that they have then been cleaned and taken care of and handled with care. So there you go, heading to Nancy. All right, let's see what else I can bring. Let me bring, here's another reticulated item. And this is actually like a little dancing ballerina. It's very pretty. Also gold tone. Okay, so it's got this, it's got like an extender, so it could actually be as small as 14 inches, but then you can also put it on the 16-inch one. We have our Avon hang tag right here. And a lot of Avon necklaces are this interesting kind of chain link. Okay, and it comes down. Now, get this. This is super cool. So this little ballerina, you can put her legs up higher, like she's lifting her legs, or you can make it even higher. You know, it's just reticulating. She's moving her legs. It's very cute. So that's what it is. It's a little reticulating little ballerina. So I'm starting the auction now. It's a $7 start. That's what she looks like on the back. And of course, when you Google lens her, she is obviously Avon. So she's a cutie. For any of you people who have granddaughters who are dancers, little girls, that is. This is definitely a picture of a little girl. Okay, cool. Thanks for looking at that one. Okay. If you want, I can, let me put that down there. Okay. So let me do this ring. It looks like there's a pre-bid on this ring by Amelia. This is, let me find this. And my next word that you guys can solve is another sport. I maybe it's an Olympic sport that's like summer Olympic sport, but what people play on for the sport is a type of court. So let me just say that. All right, so this item here is the next one. It's got like this oval piece. It's hard for me. I'm pretty sure this is glass, but it definitely is not onyx. Now, I saw some people do some listings where they said it was onyx. It's not. It's definitely glass at a minimum. It feels cold, so I'm sure it's confidently that it's not like plastic or anything like that. But gold tone oval. It is a size 6, and Amelia's got a pre-bid on it. There you go. And it's a $5 start, and I'm starting the auction now for that. You see, it's not doing that weird shining, so it definitely was me not having my screen cleaned. The lenses, that was a great idea. And so we've got 4 seconds left on this ring. It's looking like that, and I wear about a 6 there. Maybe I wear like a 5.5. So that is going home with Amelia. Very nice. Woohoo. The gold tone is in excellent condition. Looking good. Okay, any guesses on the sport? You're welcome. It is a sport that, let me say here, give you another hint. It's a sport that can be played. You compete against another person, so it's not a team sport. Or you can compete in pairs. Maybe that will give you some extra hints. So that's going home with Amelia. That's a great guess, but it's not a team sport, but I think I said it after you typed it in. It does involve a court. A court. It is tennis. That's right. Good job. Okay. So I have an advanced one here also that I'll start in a second. Let's see what else I can bring you here. All right. So here's another demi parure set. This is absolutely gorgeous set. And I'm going to show you some of the comps I found on this as well. Okay, so this is faux pearl, very beautiful gold tone, textured, dimensional, domed. It's got kind of like a Baroque teardrop with a cap on it there at the end. These are faux pearls. This is what the end looks like. So obviously there's an extender, so but you can have it at the smallest. I guess it's whatever I put there. Did I actually measure it for you? I can tell you. So it is at the smallest about, I don't know, 17 inches with an extender. Okay, so that's what that's looking like there. Okay. And then the earrings, they are clip back. And they're literally almost the same size as the pendant. Maybe the teeniest bit smaller, but made just as well, just as quality. And then on the back, you don't see Avon written here, but let me look with my loop. It has the word Avon right here. Okay, so those are in excellent condition. And so when I go and do a Google Lens on that, it actually has some price points that are quite all over the place. But it's a demi-parure set. Let me pull it up. Here's the one that I found that was for the necklace and the earrings. And I was showing here that it sold. So someone had bought it. I don't know if that's the price they paid. That was the asking price, but it was an item that actually sold. I thought that was noteworthy. But in general, I saw a lot of other listings where it just had the necklace by itself, where maybe the necklace, it was all over the place. There were items, some that were like $30 for the necklace, and then there were some that were like $100 for the set. So it's all over the place. Obviously, my price point is not putting us there. I have a $24 start for this demi-parure set. It is in like new condition. It is beautiful. So there are your earrings and the necklace, and I'm starting the auction now. Faux pearl. These earrings are pretty heavy. And there you go. We've got about 10 seconds left on this auction for this demi-parure set. And the other sport, I believe, is also an Olympic sport. And let me just say this. It's a miniature sport of tennis. Let's see what you come up with. Thank you for looking at that, everyone. Yes, that's it. And they also call it, of course, table tennis, but same thing. You got it. You guys were on it. All of you. Whoa ho. Okay. So I'm going to bring you another really pretty ring. This ring is beautiful. I had to check to see that it wasn't sterling silver because I have some other items by Avon that were some rings that were sterling silver, but I could not find. It does say Avon on the inside here. I did test it, but it's just really well constructed. This is a faceted. It's like that checkerboard faceted pink rhinestone there. It's got double prongs, and then it's got these beautiful baguettes on the side. And so this is a size 7.5. It's really beautiful. Sorry. So that's what it's looking like really close up. Isn't that pretty? It's really pretty. Just wanted to show you. Did I find that ring anywhere? Did I take a picture of it? I may or may not have, but I did look at it. I did look it up. Yeah, it definitely is a higher price point than some of the other Avon rings. Let me just say that. It's in terms of what they resell for. Welcome in, Trash Monkeys. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. All right, so I'm starting this. I have a $9 start on this. It's really just beautiful. And I got Amelia in for $9. Look at how pretty. It's a 7.5, like I said. Faceted glass. It's in great condition. And to me, although I tested it for sterling, it is not sterling. It looks it. There's none of its silver tone that has rubbed off. Okay, it looks great. So, Amelia, you're going to love that. You're going to put it on your finger and you're going to be like, oh, I just love that. It's so pretty. So there you go. It is so sparkly. And it's just really well made. It's got these beautiful double prongs. So you're going to like that for sure. Okay, so this is going to go with Amelia. Thank you so much for your bid. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so my next clue is this is a 2-word noun. So it's not a compound word. It's 2 words that make up a noun. And let me just say, I don't know how much this hint. It's a type of makeup of it's sort of a type of makeup. But thank you, Amelia. But it's a type. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that off. What happened here? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. But it's a kind of, I guess, I don't know if you'd consider it makeup, but that a lot of us people who are doing reselling in live sales use for ourselves to make it look pretty. Let me just say that. I'm giving you a huge hint right here. So let's see if you can come up with that. And I'm going to go back here to a bracelet. This is a really nice bracelet. Textured, domed. All right, so this is a little bit more of, here it is. It is marked with AVON. Let me find out where it is. It's somewhere because I found it. Oh, it's right here at the top of that one. It's marked with AVON. Okay. And it's hammered. It kind of is almost like the shape of like half of a nut, a certain nut that might be that shape. But it obviously is a toggle clasp looking like this on the wrist. Okay. It's about 7.5 inches when you put it together with its toggle clasp. It is in like new condition. It looks like it really has never been worn. Okay. The color of the gold here is a little bit more muted, but it's intentional. Okay. So this is a $6 start for that bracelet. And let me tell you, I am not using the thing that I'm trying to get you to guess today to make my hands look good. I'm not using any of it. That's your little hint. We got 2 seconds left on that bracelet. Me calling it a makeup maybe is confusing you, but it's a product that we buy to to improve our, to highlight our beauty. Pancake makeup, I guess that might be used for to someone when they're showing their face. But what do we use when we're showing our hands? I don't have any now, but it's something people would use to, highlight their beauty. Or their, it is. There you go. All right. So nail polish is it. That was hard to describe. Okay. The advanced one that I'm going to describe for you is an event that people make appointments for to get this done, what we just talked about. So that's all I'll say there. Oh, these are cute. Let me bring these. Oh, Amelia's bid on these. She's going to love these if she ends up winning the auction. They are so fun. Oh. So we've got some really cute reticulated. See, it's reticulated because his head turns. So when you're wearing it in the ear, it's a pierced earring. His body can move as it dangles. So it's really cute because it's got sort of a whitewash over like the little marks on his body. But these are so cute. Pierced earrings. And it's a $7 start. Amelia's in for $7. The auction has started. These are super cute. And we've got 10 seconds left on the cute little reticulated giraffes, gold tone. And it looks like those are going home with Amelia. Very, very nice. Those are fun. Super fun. You're going to love them. Now, I don't know what you do for a living, Amelia, like what your job is, or if you like or have occasions that, but I love, some people are so fun about wearing like unique earrings. These are definitely unique. I've never seen them. They definitely will be commented by others when you wear them for sure. They're cute. So thank you very much for that. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was saying it's the appointment that you set up to use nail polish, but I said it wrong. That is called a manicure. But what do people also get done on a different part of the body that's very similar to a manicure? There's the hint I need to give you to get you to guess my talk it out word. Okay, so let me bring this necklace next. This is a kind of a, oh no, don't bid. I started it too soon. I'll restart it. I haven't even showed it to you yet. So ignore the fact that I started it. That was a mistake. My bad. Ignore that. I will restart it. Okay, so this is a necklace, a pendant on a necklace. It's actually really well made. It's heavy. And I don't know if I did a Google search of it. Let me see. I mean, I definitely did a Google search of it, but I don't know. I don't snap a picture of every single thing I find, but I guess I did on this one. But you can see the comps there, $25, $30, $33. I usually try to show you guys the lowest comps that I find. A Brazilian. Good guess. That's like waxing. But what is a thing that's similar to a manicure that you do to your toes? That's the word we're looking for. But here this is, in fact, a glass rhinestone there in the center. Sometimes when these are made, they're acrylic rhinestones, but this is definitely glass. We've got, some little added features there, like a halo of faux pearls, pedicure. That's what we were looking for. Good job. I was multitasking and not doing a good job describing that. Fungus control. There you go, Felicia. This is, in fact, on a 22-inch chain, and the mark for Avon is on the back right there. But this is heavier, and the actual size of the pendant is about 1.5 inches in length. Okay. So I have a $7 start on this. You saw those comps that I showed you. I'm going to duplicate this and start it again. So now I started the auction for that necklace. Again, it's just a longer necklace that you can use for laying. This is a faceted glass as that center stone there. And we've got 8 seconds left for that one. And I appreciate you guys looking. Thank you so much. Okay, this next word I'm going to describe is it's a job, or shall we say it's a career, or it's a, it's a type of job that people can have. It's a job that's in the hospital, but this particular person could work really in lots of different places. You'd also find them in a hospital, a doji. What does that mean? Stumpy. Sorry, Stimpy. Got it. Spell check. Nuisance. Let me just tell you, Felicia has a very good sense of humor, just like you, Chrissy. But she's more of the clean version, but still just as funny. Working for Elon. I have no idea what that means. Okay. Oh, well, I'm on drugs at the moment. Okay. I do admit Felicia is sick, so she's taking medication for sickness. Let's clarify what that means by you on drugs. Okay. So, This is a type of job that works very closely with doctors to assist them in medical, things that are done. Hey there, Dawn. Thanks for coming in and seeing us. So those are your clues. And that's right. My stepmom is one of these. Okay, so it is a nurse. And I'll describe the other one here in a second. Here's another ring that I'm bringing to auction. And Lucky Duck has already got a bid on this. It is, it's just gold tone, but it is made, it is like a jade. It's probably like jadeite. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Got lots of Avon here that I'm working through. Where is it? I don't know why I'm missing it. It's bugging me. Don't know why I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Oh, here we go. And I'm real quick, as we sit here, I'm going to turn on my gem tester just so I can show you. It doesn't matter. I mean, we have a pre-bid on it already, but in case anyone else wants to bid on it, I just wanted you to be able to show you that it does actually show up on the gem tester. But it is not gold. It's Avon. It's costume jewelry. It's gold tone. But a lot of the Avon rings, they have these little built-in kind of sizers. So when I say this approximately 6.5, when I push this on here, and give it a little tug, 6.5, I can get it to 6.5, but really not much further. So that's kind of the larger size of it. Okay. I'm just going to turn this on real quick and we'll give it a second. But anyways, this is what it's looking like. And when I do the comps for it, I'll show you that it also says jade. And then it's got two rhinestones on the side that are actually, they look like they're prong set, but they're just kind of glued in there. And this is Avon, like I said. Let's see if I took a picture of that ring. I might have. I think I only at the time found one listing for it. Okay, what are we doing here? I didn't take a picture. Thank you very much. The gold tone on it looks great. Trying to find some. Well, there it is there. Vintage jewelry. Oh, that's 8 rings, so that's not. And we have here, it also written Avon jade ring. Okay. So let me do a real quick calibration test on it, because whenever I turn it on for the first time, I want to make sure it's and going up to glass. Yeah, my guess is it's a nephrite jade. It's probably going to be hard for you to see it. But you can see it goes up. Nephrite jade is it's at the end of glass. So the very beginning of it is at the end of glass. I might need to recalibrate this. But it is coming up right there to the end of nephrite jade. But anyways, let me run it. Avon. And we had a $5 bid on it with Lucky Duck. The gold tone looks great. Gold tone, not actual gold filled or anything like that. Okay, so that's going home with Lucky Duck. I'm going to look at this calibration real quick. because my glass one is not coming up very high at all. Makes me want to recalibrate it because it's not showing that stone as high as I want it to, although I know it is more than just glass. But anyways, so that's going home with her. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, my next word is, it is a type of doctor that performs surgeries. Let me just say that. It's a type of doctor that performs surgeries. What would you call them? That's going home with Lucky Duck. Woohoo! We don't really need this tonight because there really isn't going to be a lot of gemstones happening. I mean, every once in a while, but not all the time. Where's my little thing that I put on the end? I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay. All right. So, a rich guy. Yes, surgeon is what we were looking for. You got it. Right. There you go. Isn't your husband a surgeon, Chrissy? I don't know what kind of surgeon, but doesn't he do some type of surgery? I can't remember. I know he's a doctor of some kind. Okay, here is another bracelet. And it's silver tone. Looks like this. It's basically just a whole bunch of circle links and then some bezel set rhinestone, circle link bezel set rhinestone. And it comes together with a fold over clasp right there. And it says AVON on the back right there. Okay. So there's a $5 start on that bracelet. It's 7 inches. Oh, a neurologist. Got it. Okay. I couldn't remember exactly. Okay, we've got 7 seconds left on the bracelet. Thank you for taking a look at that. All right, let's look at some more of this sterling silver stuff that we have here. These are beautiful earrings, sterling silver dangle earrings here, and they are onyx teardrop. They're just kind of hooks there as you see them. And then on the back, you can see that it's got the 925 right there in the center. And then I wanted to see, I think I probably pulled up a comp of it as well. Let's see if I did. I don't know for sure, but I know that when I think this one I already had as a listing from a previous sale. So that's, you know, and I know I brought these to auction before, so that price is just a teeny bit lower than it was before, but it's an $11 start on those beautiful dangle onyx, bezel set onyx teardrop. And they hang down about 1 inch and 1/3. It's an $11 start. We've got 5 seconds left on those earrings. Sterling silver. And thank you for looking. Okay. And then I have some sterling silver rings that were made by Avon. Hold on, let me find the other one. Here it is. I have 2 of these. They're exactly the same. These are sterling silver. They call it, like when you look at the Avon description of it, they call it Brilliantelle Solitaire Cluster Rings. I have a size 8 and a size 9. So if you bid, you're going to want to tell me. So it's got like trillion shape and then solitaire shape, and it is sterling silver. And the mark is right in here. Okay. So yeah, there's 2 to choose from. It's a $19 start on those beautiful rings. So the auction is running now. Aren't they pretty? Very sparkly. We have a size 8 and a size 9. We got 5 seconds left on those beautiful earrings. Earrings. I'm sorry, ring. Okay, thanks for looking. Okay. This is an animal. And this animal is king of, I don't know if you'd say king of the jungle, but he's like the king animal. That's all I can say. That probably gives it away too much. Here is a really, this isn't a typical looking AVON necklace that I've seen. This, to me, this necklace gives more of like, it's like a statement necklace. Because it's so heavy, I don't know, it makes me think more of J. Crew or something, the way that it's made. It's very heavy, very thick, very well made. And it's looking like this. I just wanted to see if I had done a search on it. I'm sure I did. Hold on. Oh, here. So yeah, there was a $50 start on one. Desert Sands. I think that was there was another one. Hold on. There was a $45 start on it. So it was obviously, then there's another one down there that was a 70. So it was a significant necklace, obviously, at the time. It has a teeny bit of wear up there, kind of where you would connect the necklace. You can see where hands are. But down here on the main part that's showing, it looks fine. And it's looking like that. But I'm actually going to decrease that starting thing to 10 just because the wear is a little bit, I wasn't aware that it had that much up there. I honestly didn't even notice it before. So I'm taking off part of the price there. And I'm doing a $9 start, and the auction starts now. And it's pretty heavy. The back side looks like that. It says AVON right there. And there's that statement necklace. These are acrylic. Okay. We've got 6 seconds left on that necklace. It's just a style that, to me, Tarzan, King of the Jungle. Yes, lion is it, but Tarzan's an excellent answer too. King of the Jungle is the wrong description, but I think of like Lion King, the movie. So anyways, good job. Now, let me tell you, this next one is also an animal. I don't know if it's considered the fastest animal, but it's an animal that's in the cat family. I don't know if this one's the fastest, though. It's got 4 letters in its name, and it's pretty darn fast, but let's see if you can guess this one. I'm giving you terrible clues. You'll have to forgive me. Here's another really lovely AVON ring. Again, one of those that has sort of the little sizing going on there. And you can see it says AVON right on the inside right there. Okay. This is a faceted stone, a glass stone, and it's got some lovely textures going on there on that kind of domed ring. It's actually really pretty. And this is approximately about a size 6, which I'm about a 5.5, but you can get an idea of what it looks like on my finger. And I did it at a $6 start. And the auction's running now. Puma is it. Go, Felicia. Woo, you got it. And Amelia's in for 6 for that lovely ring. Isn't that pretty? It's very pretty. Now, again, it has that little sizer in there, so it could go bigger. Now, this wasn't as big as some of the other ones with the sizer, so that's why it's fitting. I'm a 5, and it's not like spinning around on me. So, like, it's that little sizer thing in there is nice. So that's for Amelia. Very nice one. That's a good one. You will like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. That's going home with Amelia. Thank you so much. You're going to love it. Nice and, I mean, like, I wouldn't say the ring is dainty, but I wear usually pretty decently dainty jewelry. Not that that ring's giving me an example of that, um, but I still like the style of that one. I like that one. It's pretty. Gold tone looks great on it. Okay. This next one is an animal that is extinct. You probably will guess it just by that clue alone. All right. So here is, I actually have two pairs of these. Okay. And so, let me find them. They are some little, AVON like, starfish earrings. They're textured, a little bit dimensional. I have two pairs of them. Extinct, my late husband. Felicia, you are cracking me up. Yes, that could be it. I don't know if your husband was an animal, but okay, there you go. I have two pairs of these, but these are some really lovely textured, kind of starfish earrings. There's one pair. They have their little AVON backs on them. There's another pair. So I have a $250 start on those for any takers on the fun. Great for the beach. You could be matching earrings with your daughter. So obviously $250 is to pick one of them. It's not for both of them. Let me be clear on that. I said I have two sets, but the $250 is for one of them. So Amelia is getting them. And Amelia, I'm going to give you the one that they both look pretty darn new, but I'm giving you the one that looks a little bit more gold. Okay, so that's the pair I'm giving you. These look great too, but they're a little bit less in gold. Like these are really bright gold. So that's for you. And I'm going to run it again. Let me give you a baggie. What a deal, right? Cute little earrings. Pierced earrings. All right, so those are going for her, and I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm going to start the auction again. And I might even, since those ones, I mean, I wouldn't say that they really have lost gold tone, but if there could be the teeniest bit of wear right on the edge. So I'm actually going to restart this. I'm going to lower it to 2 for this second pair. Close, duplicate, and I'm going to edit, and I'm going to change it to 2. Edit. If there's any takers on that. What's going on here? I mean, the teeniest bit, but it's just very hard to notice. But I'm going to start the auction now. And now those are for 2 starfish textured, for sure, earrings. We got 10 seconds left. Okay, thanks for looking, everyone. All right. Let's see what else. All right. So did anyone guess my extinct animal? They were large. There were many different sizes of these animals, but they probably died from a huge fire that maybe they all were extinct from yeah, that's right, a dinosaur. Okay. Now the next one that's the advanced one is a type of dinosaur that flies. Let's see if that is enough clue. It may not be. All right. And this next one that I'm going to bring, well, pterodactyl, that's a good guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Is there another one that maybe this doesn't fly? Maybe this animal this dinosaur is like super, super small, and he like has little sharp teeth. I think this animal type of dinosaur was like in the movie, that dinosaur movie. And he's smaller. He starts with an R. I don't know why I said I thought he flew, because at first I thought he did. But yeah, it is a raptor, but I don't really know what a raptor looks like. So I'm going to have to look it up. We're all going to learn right here, right now. Mm. Look, it brings up the truck. You see, I guess a raptor is like smaller. Huh. You see, that kind of dinosaur was in that movie, whatever that dinosaur movie is. I can't remember what it was called. But anyways, I'm glad we've all checked that out. I don't know my dinosaurs. I know what a stegosaurus looks like and a brontosaurus. I guess I do know what a pterodactyl looks like and a Tyrannosaurus rex. I know a few of them, but I would not consider myself to be a professional. All right, here's some beautiful Kenneth J. Lane earrings for AVON, and they are pretty stunning. Now, if you look up some comps for these are in excellent condition, by the way. The comps are kind of all over the place, but some pretty high comps. Hold on. So anywhere from 28 to 89 to 25 to 90. I think I had some that were showing them as 100, but these are acrylic in the center, I believe. They're kind of like little sunflowers. They've got all those little bezel set rhinestones. And then the back side looks like this. And it says KJL for AVON right there. Okay. So I had a $17 start on those. Those are pretty nice earrings. Kenneth J. Lang. If anyone wants any statement earrings, I guess they kind of look like sunflowers. And Amelia's in for 17, which is a great deal when you see some of the prices that were all over the place, but some up into the hundreds, but also some down in the high 20s. So still a great deal. You're going to love those. Love, love, love. All right, let me get a bag for those. So I guess, Amelia, you wear both clip-on and pierced, because I've seen you bought both types tonight. I guess I know a lot of people that do both. Thank you so much. I think those are really pretty. Very well made. You can just tell the quality for sure. So there are those. All right. This is a fruit, and it's a fruit that people love. I can't. I don't have lobes. Oh, that's what you can't wear clip-on earrings, right? You just wear pierced. I like to see the different designers that have worked with AVON. Yeah, right. I agree with you. It is interesting. And there are some other designers that I'm going to bring you tonight with some other really, really high level AVON pieces where it was like KJL for AVON, or, there were a couple other ones tonight that I already brought, but there'll be more. Like this necklace is pretty significant. A designer one for sure. Very, very pretty. And not having lobes would cause a problem. Okay, so this next one is a noun. It's a type of fruit, and people love to eat it in the summertime. I'll just say that. And I'll keep pressing on. This is a nice necklace, but it's also a brooch. So kind of multi-purpose here. Let me get the part of the chain dangle there. There we go. So it's white enameled. As you can see, they're really great condition. And it's got like that kind of fringe there with kind of a rope texture. And right now I have it on a 24-inch, kind of rope chain necklace there. But you can see on the back, it's also a brooch. It's in great condition. Okay. Let's see if I took a picture of it for purposes of, I'm just looking real quick to see if I found one from that brooch / necklace. I don't take a picture of all of the things I do, but some of them I do. I just don't want to bore you with every single picture in the world. So anyways, but this is a $7 start. Again, you would probably use it as a layering piece. You would not double it like this, but I'm just doubling like that for the purposes of showing you. But I'm starting the auction now on that one. So it's a obviously a necklace as well as a brooch. So there you go. We've got 10 seconds left on that AVON pendant necklace. Okay. My husband. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So we're going to keep going there. Thanks for looking at that one. Did anyone guess the fruit in the summer? You know, you think about you'd want to eat it at a picnic with hot dogs. I can just picture it like a picnic with your with your red and white checkered picnic blanket. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so there's that fruit. All right, good job. Me and my blackened fingers there. I obviously got ink all over myself. Okay, let's see if we can keep going here. I love watermelon. Ooh. Okay, so this is actually Pittsburgh specific, but I found it in my goodies here. It is in its original box. But this is a, let me lower this some. Okay, but it's just this silver tone Pittsburgh Steelers football charm that you can put through a necklace or a bracelet, either one. It could, whatever you wanted to put it on. But I have a $250 start. It's in its original box there. And I'm starting the auction now. If anyone is I'm from Pittsburgh, but I'm not a huge football fan. But there you go, Pittsburgh Steelers. And Dawn might be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, really? Wow, that's awesome. It's in, like I said, it's in its original box, brand new. So that's a great little find there. It's perfectly shiny, brand new. I'll probably wrap it in some other tissue paper, but that is the box it came in with the little descriptions on how to care for it. Everyone I know and my sister. Well, there you go. The perfect stocking stuffer for somebody. Cute. All right. So I'm going to use this bag that I had written another name on, but the bag was brand new and it didn't fit. So now I'm putting this one on. Thanks, Don. I wasn't convinced that that would sell tonight because I'm from Pittsburgh, but I didn't know I'd have any other Pittsburgh Steelers fans here. So there you go. Going home with Dawn. Thank you much. Okay. So this is the advanced word. This is also a fruit. And let me just describe this fruit for you. To me, this fruit, whenever I go buy it at the store, it's a type of berry. This particular berry gets soft and moldy way faster than I can eat the food. Even though I love this, this is probably one of my favorite berries. But it just, it's got a very small window of when it's perfect to eat. And that is it. Everybody knows it. They just get soft and mushy too fast. So you got to eat them. It's like this perfect window. And it's one of my favorite, berries for sure. Okay, so let me bring this other one that I have in a box. This comes in its original box there, and it is just, I don't know how old this is, but this is like ceramic or porcelain or something. It says AVON there on the back, and it literally is just like a pansy or I don't know. I don't know if that's a pansy. Maybe pansy isn't that color, but it's some type of flower. Okay. And so, and it's with its original box. It's a $3 start for that. I would say the size of it in length is about a little bit more than 2.5. But of course, there's its matching box that it comes in. And that's how I got it. And we've got 5 seconds left on that little yellow pansy little brooch. And I appreciate you looking. Thanks so much. All right. Okay, this next is a type of insect, and it is similar to a butterfly, but it's not a butterfly. Wyman's raspberries are pretty good frozen. Is that a brand that I can buy them frozen? Wyman's? I'll have to look at that. Moth is it. Very, very good. Whoever guessed that, Dawn. I'll have to look that up. I got to take it. I'm taking that note right now. I'm gonna, so I can remember that. I'm literally taking a picture of your comment on my other little phone here so that I can remember you saying that. I'll check them out. Now, are they good to then defrost and put it on like ice cream or whatever? Or are they only good to then use in like, let's say, a smoothie or something? Oh, the best frozen you've ever tried. Okay, very good. I'll check it out. Okay, so this next insect flies, like verb, flies. It's a flying insect, but it's not a fly. Or yogurt. I bet that would be good. Even though fly is in its name. Let me just say that. I think I probably gave too many hints. And Chrissy said it above. She'll just have to type her answer again. And it is, we got it, dragonfly. You got it. All right. Good guess. All right. So let me see what I want to bring you next. Let's see here. I've got another one of these rings. This is an AVON ring. It's approximately about a 6.5. Hold on one second. I'm trying to look at a text from my daughter. Hold on. Okay, so it's like a faux, turquoise there. And again, it has one of those sizers in there. Now, when I put it in there, This one goes down, you know, closer to, if I kind of push it on there a little bit, about a 6.5, but obviously it can fit smaller too. I'm about a 5.5, and that's what it looks like on my ring finger. And it's not flipping around or anything. That's why that little thing in there is so great. But it's a $4 start for that little Avon ring. Again, it says Avon on the inside right up there at the top. Oh, gosh, sorry. And we've got about 10 seconds left. I totally missed when Pam came in. I didn't even notice when you popped in. And actually, I didn't even notice when you said raspberries, because Amelia also said raspberries and Dawn also said it. So I'm sorry I forgot to say hi to you, Pam, but thanks for coming in to see us. And we've got a $4 bid one by Amelia there. Another very cool ring in great condition. The silver tone looks great. As you see, it's not rubbing off or anything. Okay. So thanks for that. All right. We'll get that one moved along. All right. This next animal is a type of bird, but it is a bird like none of the other birds. And this particular bird has the ability to turn his neck around so far that it almost looks not natural. Let me just say that. Those are the clues I got for you. Oh, Avon does have great rings. Yes. And I feel like they wear well too, in that they don't really lose their gold tone or silver tone very quickly. I mean, obviously I'm bringing some sterling silver Avon tonight, but most of the rings that Avon does, it is owl. Pam, you got it. Good job. There it is. Good job. They just wear well. So I 100% agree with you. Okay. So let me bring my first little, I have a couple, buyer's choice tonight. I have several buyer's choice tonight. Actually, most of my stuff's buyer's choice. So let me bring one of those. Let me do this buyer's choice. Let me start off with this one. Where did it go? So the necklaces that I'm about to show you, it's a $450 start, and let me find those necklaces. There's 4 of them that I'm going to show you. Here they are. Okay. So this next kind of bird is a very, very small bird. And they're a really interesting bird for the purposes of watching them try to get the pollen out of flowers. I guess they try to get pollen out of flowers just like a bee would, I guess. They're a little teeny bird. I don't know how else to describe them. It is. There you go. You guys are on it. Hummingbird. So there you go. Good job, everyone. All right, so these are the necklaces that's in this one. I didn't actually measure them, but I will tell you their length now as I show them to you. So the first one actually has an M in this little, it's almost like a frosted background. It's meant to sort of look frosted in this kind of, 8-sided shape kind of frame there. The necklace the chain does move along, through the back, there. And you got your Avon mark up here. There's your Avon thing right that. And this necklace is about 16 inches. So that's the first one. For anyone who would want an M. There's that. And then I've got another one here that's a silver tone. This is totally used for layering. So we just have regular chain and then a bar link and then regular chain and a bar link. There's your Avon mark right there. The silver tone is in excellent condition on this layering piece. And it is about 32 inches. It's a layering necklace for sure. Okay. So there's that one. Again, this is going to be buyer's choice, $450 start. So the next one I want to show you has like a faux, cameo with a blue background. The lovely little scalloped edging there on that cameo. Okay, it's faux. It's got its mark for Avon right there on the back. And a lot of Avon necklaces have these chains here. It can be super short. Like if you put it back here, it's probably 14 inches. But I have it at the longer one because still 16 inches is pretty darn short. And really the one it's at now is almost just like 15 inches. So it's a pretty small, shorter necklace. So there's that one as an option. And then the last choice, just in time for Valentine's Day, we've got this really pretty just angled heart there that kind of hangs from its side like that. It's got a heart inside of a heart, like an open heart. You've got your Avon mark here, or there's so many other letters that they also mark on these little things that also stand for Avon. But I'm very recognizable of the that shape of the Avon tag. This one says NRT, but I know it's also Avon. So it does have an extender there. So before the extender, we're looking at about 16 inches. Hold on, let me do it again. Yeah, but it can go a little bit longer. Okay, the silver tone looks great on it. So there's that. And so I'm going to start the auction. It's a $450 start for any one of those Avon necklaces for any takers on that. We've got 13 seconds left. Buyer's choice for that. Okay, thanks for looking. And you guys know, if any of you pop in later, like I know, Pam came in a little, they weren't necessarily here at the beginning, you're always welcome to check out the store. And if you see any auctions that I've already run, I'm always happy to run things again. Okay. So just holler at me if there's something that's already run and you'd like me to bring it up to auction again. I'm more than happy to do that. Don't be shy. Okay, so I'm going to put those away. Thanks for looking at those. Oh, thanks, Don. I appreciate it. I had a couple, I think I mentioned this to you guys, a couple weeks ago, I had sorted a whole bunch of jewelry by brand name. And I think at that time I pulled Monet, I pulled Trifari, I pulled Sarah Coventry, I pulled Avon, I pulled, made in Austria, made in Germany, made in Japan stuff. I pulled a whole bunch of jewelry that's more common. And then I had them all grouped together. So all of these, the last several weeks, I've been bringing sometimes, like I did Trifari, I did Monet. And it's been nice because I could just go and pull the bag out and it was already ready. I hadn't priced it yet, but at least I'd already pulled them all. You know what I mean? So, okay. So here is a set of earrings. Quite nicer earrings, actually. Most of these earrings, when I looked at their comps, the earrings I'm about to show you were more in the $25 to $30 range for comps that I pulled up. Hold on, let me find it. This set. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I'll have to look on my phone and see if I snapped a picture. Again, I don't always take a picture of all of them, but again, some of these are newer because they came from that lady that I told you I bought. So Those are new. Those are new. And I think these are not new. I didn't get these from her, but they're in great condition nonetheless. And so we have this dangle. It comes from like a post with a dangle with these enamel and rhinestone flowers. Here we have some textured and dimensional leaf pierced earrings. They're pretty heavy. And then here we have some, again, textured and look at those significant backs on them. They have the original backs. A little bit more muted of a gold. It's not that it lost its gold. It's just the color of the gold is a little bit more muted. Let me see if I just snapped a picture of any of them because I just wanted to show you. I try to when I bring stuff to auction that are buyer's choices, I look up all the prices, kind of listing prices I find for them. And I try to find ones that are similar in range for the listing prices and to group them together. I'm not sure if I kept any of those. Let me just look. Not that I didn't look them up. It's just, I just didn't literally take snapshots of every single thing I did. I would be keeping you here all night if I did. But from my recollection, because I had pulled some other earrings out of here because these were too expensive for some other ones that I'd put with it. So that's how I know that they were more in the range of like 25 for listing. So anyways, I have them as a $5 start, buyer's choice for any of those that you might be interested in. The auction is running now. We've got the textured leaf ones, got that circle ones, and then those, if any of those are of interest to you. Okay, very good. Thank you for looking. Those are all post back, obviously. Okay, and a lot of the earrings that I bring you tonight, that's a lot of what I bought from that lady. I bought some necklaces too, but a lot of the stuff I bought from her were earrings. So a lot of the earrings are new that I got from, I know they're new, even though they don't have tags, but I know they're new because they came from her. Okay. The next thing is a noun, the word I'm describing for talk it out. And it is, it's what we call all the planets as we view them from the planet Earth. All of the planet, not all just the planets in our solar system, but all the things out there. There's a name of what we call them from how we view them from Earth. They kind of are viewable in the night sky. Let me just say that. Okay, so let me bring you some pins. These are a great price. Starting price. Galaxy would be all of it together, but it's made up. What is a constellation made up of? Constellation is made up of, looking for these pins. Here they are. That's right. Okay. Stars. Is that why you put that little explosion? Because the word is star. There you go. Isn't that what it is called? In a star is just a planet in the night sky, right? Or is a star considered a sun in someone else's, galaxy? I don't know. I think stars are planets. I can't remember. It's not my expertise. All right. So here I have some repeats. This is a buyer's choice. We've got these really cute little pins that are these little baskets. Okay, those are silver tone ones. And then I have, these are all Avon pins. They're very well made. They've got their original Avon pin backings here. That one says Avon. Original backing. Let's see where this one says it. I would know this is Avon because it's written on the bird right there. And these you have to like twist and they'll tighten where you can't pull them off. And then these say Avon right there. So I literally have these pins for a $2.50 choice. So I'm going to start the auction now. it isn't just planets. Got it. Okay. So we got 11 seconds left on the little pins there. If any of them are great stocking stuffers or things to put on your jacket or whatever. Thanks for looking at that. Okay. So the other word I'm describing is a name of a planet in our solar system. It's one of our, planets when everyone lists all the planets. And see, I don't know how to describe all the different planets. Hold on, let me look this planet up and I can describe it by the way it looks. I'll tell you that this planet is a planet that has a ring around it, and it's the sixth planet from the sun. There you go. I don't know about space, but that's what I got to tell you. Okay, so here are some awesome earrings. Here's a great little buyer's choice with some really good prices. All of them, it's a $250 start. All of these earrings are in great condition, but there's some smaller, daintier earrings. That's right. Whatever the phrase is, but Saturn is it. Pam's got it. She's very good. Yeah, there is a phrase, my very eager mother, or there's a couple different phrases people use for those. Okay, these are really cute, dainty earrings. Here we have a pair of heart American flag enameled AVON earrings. They say AVON on the back. And they also have the circle with the dot in it. I can't believe they have both, but they do. So that's one of the choices. This is a fun little earring just in time for, Valentine's Day. But this is neat because the earring can be worn two ways. It's got just the gold tone heart, kind of puffy stud, but then you can put on the little thing that goes around it, and it just can spin around. But as soon as you put your back on and you line it up, and if you push your back on, against your ear, it's going to stay in place. It's got this little, it's like a heart going around it, but it's made up of hearts. I don't know if you can see this, but the thing that goes around it is hearts. Isn't that cute? So that's another AVON earring choice. Great for Valentine's Day. I'm setting them there upside down. Sorry about that. These are really cute because it's like dried flowers with like some sort of, resin over it. They're just oval. And I know they're AVON because I looked them up, but they also have matching AVON backs. So those are really pretty. Here we have some faux pearl, very dainty. These are pretty small post earrings. They also say AVON on the back, so there's a choice. And then the last choice is sort of a dangle AVON earring. So it comes out of kind of an upside down, teardrop that comes down to a dangle that's a right side up teardrop. And let me just see if I think that those blue rhinestones are glass. Yes, they are glass. So those are faceted glass in those dangles. So that's what we got there. $2.50 for those buyer's choice, and the auction started now. $2.50 buyer's choice for any of those earrings. I'm going to turn it to the side, but there they are. And we got 6 seconds left. Some fun little different earrings. Okay, thank you for looking. All right. Let me put them back in their bag. Little dainty earrings, my little dainties. Okay. Okay, let me keep going here. Um, Here's a lovely ring. This is another one of those items that is sterling silver. I told you I had bought several items that were sterling silver from that lady. This was one of them. This is a size, gosh, it's pretty big, size 10. It is a blue topaz. I've tested it on my gem tester. And then it has prong set, most likely cubic zirconia. They're not glued in, they're actual prong set. And the mark for sterling silver is right there. It's kind of hard for you to see, but that's a pretty little ring. And I have an $11 start on that sterling silver blue topaz ring by Avon. I didn't even know before I had bought all this Avon stuff that some Avon stuff came in sterling silver, but it does. So I appreciate you looking at that ring. Okay. And then I also have one more set of sterling silver rings here to show you. These are like wrap rings, okay? They're both size 8, and they're pretty unique. When I go and look at Google searches for these, they are sterling silver. They're marked on the inside. Their comps are like $45, like consistently 40s or higher. Okay. You can go look that up if you want to. Like I said, I looked all of these up, but these came to a previous sale, so I wasn't looking them up again. I had already previously looked them up. Their mark for 925 is right there on the inside. And so again, Avon, and then right next to it, it says sterling. And little did I know that those came the same. So that is like a lily wrap ring. It's a size 8. And this is like a key. Again, we have our mark for Avon right there. And next to it, it says sterling. These are really cool rings. Size 8. I'm going to put them on both these fingers there. And I have a $19 start on them. I've lowered them from what they were previously. It's a lot of sterling silver. They're significant rings. They're pretty cool. So we got 12 seconds left on the buyer's choice of those sterling silver rings. They're tarnished a bit, as you see, but I'm not going to clean them up. Some people like their sterling tarnished. So I'm going to leave them just like they are. And I appreciate you looking at that. Okay. So my next word that I want to describe for you is a noun, and it is a temporarily built structure that you use when you need to sleep somewhere, but you're not at home. There's your best description. There you go. Okay, moving on. Let's see what you come up with. Here is another Kenneth J. Lang item that I'm bringing you. Now, some of you might be able to describe this for me. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So when you look this up, let's see if I took a picture of the earrings when I look it up. This is just a brooch, but what I don't understand, not a brooch, this is supposed to be a pendant. Why does it have the space for a pendant to go there, but then it has 2 spaces there? Why would you need, it just pops up and there's like a space for, why would you need a chain to go in so many different places? I don't understand that. So this is like pave set rhinestones. It is marked on the back, KJL, right there. It is for Avon, but I'm going to show you a comp that I had pulled up. I think the only thing I had found was earrings. Let's see. And it's possible I didn't actually take a picture of it, but I'm going to take a picture of it now because I know it will pull up for you. So I don't know. That's not even the same one. That $7 one, just so you know. That's not it. That one is not it either. Here we go. So here are earrings that match it. This vintage Kenneth J. Lang earrings. It's the same one. And then I think these were pretty pricey. It might have already sold, maybe not. Let's see. All I know is they were marked with like 97. Oh, here we go. 95. Okay. Kenneth J. Lang earrings. Those are clip back earrings. I couldn't actually find the pendant. I'm going to keep looking here. And I'm going to actually screenshot that and use that. God. Why is it doing that? And then I'm going to use that to do this search again. Move. And let's see if it pulls up some more. So we had the 95 jot, and then I don't know why those are saying 475. It is describing them as Kenneth J. Lang signed vintage silver rhinestone pearl earrings. They're the same as these. I don't know why they're saying 475. Sometimes I don't believe some of the prices. Kenneth J. Lang again, faux pearl, and then we start getting to some other brands. Some of those others are not the same one, but it is pave set. Rhinestones, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now, I will say that this faux pearl has a little bit of wear on it. It's like if you look at it under a loop, from far away, you can't tell. But if you looked at it under a loop, you can see that there's like a teeny bit of like wear or like part where you can see part of the faux pearl has rubbed. You just can't notice it from afar, but that's, I want to make you, and that's why my price point for this is so low. But all the rhinestones are there, and all of the silver tone looks fantastic. Okay. Again, there's Kenneth J. Lang right there. Reading glasses holder. I don't know. That's a good idea. I have no idea. I don't know why it's got all those. It's strange. But anyways, I'm going to start the auction now. I had it as a $12 start. And the reason it was that low is because a little bit of wear on that faux pearl. I suppose you could go in and replace that faux pearl, a really big faux pearl. Kenneth J. Lang for Avon. Thank you for looking, everyone. Okay. Yeah, I'm stumped. I don't really know why it has all those. Any guesses on what the temporary structure people build when let me be more specific, the temporary structure people build when they have to sleep outside? I'm sure you'll get it then. Okay. Here are a few brooches that I'm going to bring. Buyer's choice. And I've got 3 different brooches to show you. It's a $4 start for these. Tent is it. Very good. Dawn's got it. Awesome. Okay, so this one's lovely. I can't believe I'm actually offering this for $4. It does have its mark for Avon right there. It's got what appears to be marcasites, but it's like a faux. Oh, no, I'm wrong. It's got rhinestones in there. Aurora Borealis. You can see them in there. Okay. And then the parts on the end, it looks like marcasites, but it's just little balls of metal that kind of gives that look. But it definitely has the look of that. Nothing's cracked off of this rose. So there's one choice. We've got this textured, I don't know, plant. Again, it says Avon right underneath the bar there. It's hard for you to see it, but it's right there. Okay, that's another choice. Or we have this reticulated heart, kind of a shinier gold. coming off of a bow. It's in great condition. And again, the AVON is right there. So a $4 start. Those are great brooches. I'm starting the auction now. And those are your choices. $4 start. We've got 12 seconds left on the AVON brooches. And 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much for looking. Okay, so my other word that I'm describing for you is also a temporary thing that you use when you want to lay down. You might be camping and you want to lay down somewhere, and this is a temporary thing you can use to set up to be able to lay down and relax. So that's my hints for you. See what you come up with. Okay, I'm going to keep plugging along here. Here are a buyer's choice for some. They're kind of like two sets of earrings that they look exactly the same, but I have a silver tone and a gold tone of them. And when you go and you look at the Google listings, you know, I can find prices anywhere from like $12 to $15 to, you know, I think the cheapest I saw was $10. But anyways, I have a very matted sort of antiqued gold tone version of this clip back earring. It looks like that. But then I also have a silver tone version of it. Okay. So does anyone have a guess on what the temporary structure is that you can put up if you want to lay down and relax? Let me give you a hint. You need trees or something similar to be able to hang it up. Anyway, so I'm starting this auction for $4.50 start for these AVON textured antique earrings that are coming in silver tone and gold tone. $4.50 start. And we've got 5 seconds left. And thanks for looking. So maybe I only have 5 people left in here. Maybe now it's being truthful. Earlier it said I had 5 people in here, but I knew there were way more than 5 because I could count them by people chatting with me. Right now, I know that Dawn's here. I know that Pam's here. Probably Felicia's still here. She's probably in her pajamas and her pearls, but she's probably still here. And I know I've got me plus my computer plus, you know, I don't know, maybe it is only 5, but hold on. I just got a thing I have to check. Okay. Okay, well, I'll have to check that later. Okay, so let me keep going. And if you see beads, there you go. There you go. No one has a guess? What are the things called? You buy them. It's something you can lay down in. You hang it up in between 2 trees. I actually think they're pretty cool. I don't own one of these, but it is a cool thing, I think, to bring camping. That's what we were looking for. Good job. A hammock. Okay, we're going to keep plugging along here. Here's another set of buy it nows. So there's 3 necklaces here, and it's a $5 start. And let me show them to you. Okay. These are the choices. Okay. This is acrylic. It's faceted, kind of like a checkerboard faceted. And it is on this really significant, you know, like, I don't know what kind of link that's called. But here on the dangle, that's a obviously very AVON looking dangle. What the letters it has there is SHB. And I was like, well, what is it? Hey, welcome in, Kiki. I was like, well, what does SHB stand for? So, of course, I had to look it up on my whole little Google search here. And let me tell you what I found. And in fact, does Avon make it? And so from my little, you know, research here, I found, let me show you what I found. That SHG stands for Schoeffel Brothers Manufacturing. And there was a jewel that they did for Avon, and it would say SHB and Avon. So I just wasn't familiar with, I know a lot of times on the thing we can have like NRT or we can have other letters, but sometimes we have NV, but that's what that says. But anyway, so that's the first choice. Then we have this is like porcelain. It's got a really nice floral kind of picture there, framed in gold. It says Avon right here. And it is on, let me tell you the length of these. This little rope chain, gold tone rope chain, is 24 inches. And then this chain, which is very thick, you could use it for other things. Without the extender, we're looking at about 17 inches, okay, for that one. And then this last one here is like, they call this like, they compare it to planets where you have the inner ones circling around the outer one. I'll have to show you the Google the Google Lens comp that I looked up. Without the extender, here's your Avon mark right here. And this one says NRQ. But I needed to make sure that the pendant that was put on here was also Avon. So I did look it up. I'll tell you what it says in just a second. But this chain is about 28 inches before the extender. Okay. But let's see if I took a picture of it. Hold on. I did look it up. I needed to make sure it was in fact Avon, because this didn't actually have Avon written on it. And there it is. Avon Signature Collective Orbit Long Necklace, silver. That one's in silver tone, but it also comes in gold tone. And then, and then I was looking up the brand name of that other thing. So anyways, this is a $5 start. I'm starting the auction now for any takers on those necklaces, Avon necklaces. And we've got 7 seconds left. 2 and 1. Okay, thank you so much for looking. And I say this to people all the time. I don't ever want anyone to ever feel like they have to come in and feel pressure to buy. I love it. My most favorite part of coming and doing these shows is just hanging out with you guys. And if there's some things that you find that you like, then that's awesome. But it is just fun to hang out as well. But it is neat to bring together like the love of jewelry. And, some people collect certain types, and have lots of great knowledge to share with all the rest of us about certain things that maybe not everyone is a professional or a, whatever at. So, okay. So, Felicia might like this next words. So the next words I'm going to describe in my Talk It Out card game is, it's a noun. It is something that's made in the earth naturally. And there are several types of these things. And I will tell you that some of these things can be precious and semi-precious, but when it is not precious or semi-precious, but it's made of the same thing, we just call it this. I don't know. That's a really bad description, but they're heavy. So crystals I would consider to be precious and semi-precious, and so would I consider gems to be that. But what if it's not any of those, and it's just like what you found in the ground? And there's that. And there's different types of these. You can have sedimentary types of these. You can have the ones that are volcanic. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. I knew Felicia would be on it because of all her training there. Okay, so good. There you go. bad description on my part, but all right. So we're going to keep going here. Please confirm that you're still here. I didn't mean to go away. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. So I resumed it. Did it come back in and can you hear me? My bad. Just give me a thumbs up and say, yep, everything's good. I see you. Awesome. Okay, good to know. Let's keep going. Okay, so here I actually have 3 of these. So this is a buyer's choice for these pins, but they're all exactly the same. So if you want an opportunity to buy multiples